Hello everyone, Duke here with part 27 of this Russia campaign, Medieval 2 Total War. As you might remember, we just positioned ourselves very nicely to maybe take Constantinople this turn. We're going to attack this army, which should be reinforced by Constantinople. And if we play our cards right, and we'd have to play them very right indeed, we could take Constantinople this turn. So I think this would be a fantastic climax, fantastic way to end Sviatopolk's merciless career down south. But well, you know, he's been an unstoppable force. I think this would be a good point for him to end his career on, because he's not long for this world due to his age. So let's get going. Let's try take Constantinople.
We march to our enemy's doom.
So first army, no problem at all. It's all peasants, and then that's all infantry with the general's bodyguard. If we can kill the general's bodyguard, the general, then we should have no problem mopping up the army with our cavalry. So let's go.
Ah! Now they are doomed.
Will no one revenge me of the injuries I have sustained from one turbulent priest? I'm here if you need me, Globe Theatre.
God and Mother Church condemn our foes with good cause, for they are an unnatural hellspawn. Do not think that killing them is a sin. It is a holy duty.
Right.
Units, await my order. Units, give more ground.
That speech was very much in character for old Sviatopolk. Right, let's get... So, pretty bog standard, putting the horse archers first, and then we'll put the heavy cavalry behind.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in skill.
Yeah, because we should easily be able to take this army out with just arrows. It's just peasants and peasant archers. So, there's no point closing in too much if we don't need to anyway. So, and I want to get the general and his lot in to come toward us as much as possible, so they're far away from the edge of the map, so that if they start retreating, they don't get off the map quickly. Not like when we took Bran and the Hungarian reinforcements spammed right next to us, which was the very edge of the map. So we had to be really quick. Fortunately, it did still work. We took out just enough, but I want to avoid that. So yeah, we're making short work of these guys. Right.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
I can't quite see the reinforcements coming in on the camera, but the general's on their way. That's what the star is. The star on the battle map is always the general, and then everything else is just a triangle. It doesn't break it down in any more detail than that in these early games. Alright, I'd say these guys are not long for this world.
Like the coward he is, strike hard and break the spirit of his army.
Strike hard and break the spirit of his army. Well, I'm going to turn this off for now, and then we're going to chase down everyone else. Okay, yep, looks like the rest of the Byzantine army is turning up.
Look how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
Oh, knock him out, son. Knock him out. There we go, good. Let's get this army, this unit. And then... yeah, because if we want this army... because this army could also...
Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well, so he can
this army can also retreat
the rest
into
of
the
the
city.
army.
Everyone's got to get killed, or a majority of it, and certainly the general. The general has to die, otherwise this will not work. Okay, so let's get everyone firing again. Right. Oh, they came in a little bit quicker. In fact, I might even draw them a little bit further back. Just like I say, so that we have a bit more what's the word? Room for guess a margin of error, perhaps, is the word phrase I'm looking for. Anyway, so these are Byzantine guards, most of them, and they're a great unit. Probably some of the best and most versatile Byzantine units in the game. They're fantastic early game infantry. There's certainly, I mean, if you played the original medieval, Byzantine infantry will carry the early game for you. They're so good, but they don't stack up against, say, late game chivalric men-at-arms. But in this game, I'd say they're still pretty good up to the late game. They always will be good. I think the thing about the Byzantines in this game is they lack good gunpowder stuff. I don't know if that's a historical decision, as if like the Byzantines didn't really have that. I know they didn't live really deep into the gunpowder age, but and so you know they might just reflect that. It's like we have no idea if the Byzantines would have been good at it, so we haven't factored it into the game design. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about the Byzantine roster in the 1400s anyway. To tell you the truth, I don't know much about it in general. Right, actually no, let's split up. Let's get you around here. Let's get you guys around here. Meanwhile, everyone keep firing. Everyone keep skirmishing. Good stuff. This is the old guard of Constantinople. This is all that stands between us and the Byzantine capital. Come on, men. I'm feeling it. We could even just smash into them right now with our heavy cavalry, I think. But we are doing such a good job with the archers that I don't see any need to. I think we've got them bang in the middle of the map now. So as long as we get the general, we should have no problem chasing everybody else down. Here they come. Now the general has kept himself well defended. Makes sense. I would certainly be doing that. Let's get these guys in. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pause it because I'm going to get confused otherwise. Right, so these guys, I want these guys to charge into to there, and these guys charge into the rear, but you charge into the back of that Byzantine infantry unit. Because they're Byzantine infantry, I'm less scared, we'll see, I might eat my words, I'm less scared to charge into them head on because they're not spears. There's less of a penalty for us. They're armoured, they're good troops, but, and they look really good. I think the Byzantine have some awesome looking units, but you know, there's not going to be a devastating impact of hitting spears with our horses. So let's try this out. Because remember, the priority here, first we've got to kill the general. There's no point trying this tactic if we don't get him. Right, these are Cossacks, so they're actually quite good in the fight. We could even use them as well. Where's everyone else? Yeah,
only half the enemy force remains.
Okay. Good. Alright, so
the enemy general lies dead. We have sent the corps to hell.
Excellent. 2 generals.
Look how
excellent.
Our
right. I think we just have to mop up. That's all we have to do now. And Constantinople will be ours. The last of the Byzantine Guard falls. Right. That unit's down. Come back. Oh. Don't let them get away. Get that unit. Nice. And we barely took any losses as well. This couldn't really have gone better. The only way it could have gone better if we somehow actually took no losses at all. But these are crack troops, and we fought a general's bodyguard. That would have been a big ask. I think this is as good as it gets. This really is. Especially on very hard difficulty. That should be it, right? No. Hey! 20 men as well. I don't want that getting away. I just want to be absolutely sure. I want to be absolutely sure. And what's good as well is that this army is more than ready to take on the next, a counterattack, the next army or anything. It's not like we're going to hang on to it with by a thread. And hopefully taking Constantinople will improve our finances. What's good as well is that these guys are Orthodox. The Byzantines are the same religion as us. So, we shouldn't have too much public order penalty from Orthodox, from, you know, the religion.
This is a clear
There we go.
that goes
Oh,
to only
this is
men
good.
of
We
great
might be about to take
virtue and
Constantinople now.
valor.
As long as we have, we just need movement points as well now, and it will be ours. Sviatopolk the Merciless defeats Captain Nikephoros and Xenos Comnenus. 19 men lost, and we wiped out about 1,120 men. Sviatopolk. Only Sviatopolk can do that.
We have the advantage of
He will be
surprise.
sung of in bardic songs.
I don't want to
Hundreds
die.
of years.
Please.
They deserved nothing less than death.
Oh, do we have enough points? Do we have enough points? Do we have enough points? Yes! Right. Well, just to save at the moment. I'm going to save the game. We're going to move in.
You should fear us coming, my enemy. A crushing victory! They must fear us now.
Right, let's check out... Okay,
We
red.
are broken. We are triumphant.
So, immediately with a full army and their potential for revolt, we can sack it for... Oh my... Look, God, look at that. 26,000 florins we're going from losing. Our tribals... financial troubles for a while will be over. That wipes out the population, and we still get a lot of money. So that wipes out the population, but it's already a good enough city, and we still get money. The public order penalties from either occupying is we're not even thinking about that. Absolutely not. Sacking it would give us a huge payday, no doubt. But I think we'd still have public order penalties. We still had it with a castle, so a massive city, forget it. This is already a large city. I think the final step for it is a huge city. And you know, if we take out the population, I think with a city this size, it will grow quite quickly. So I'm going to be in character for Sviatopolk, and we're going to exterminate the populace. Yeah, Constantinople has been razed. And yeah, I'm not surprised Sviatopolk is not so noble in rule anymore. Might as well, we've got a merchant. And I get... No, that's a diplomat. I want a priest. Because, listen, it's 27% Catholic. Not bad. Okay, look at this public order. Look at this public order. Fear that the execution we just did was 25%. Very, very nice. And look, 6% population growth, you know. So, it's not like we've permanently destroyed it. And I think we'll put... Oh yeah, we've already got an Orthodox Abbey as well, that's great. I think we'll put ballista towers in because this is kind of a frontline city. The Mongols are in the area. Alright, excellent. So we've got 10,000 whatchamacallit to play with. Now, we had a city we wanted to upgrade, which was Kiev, yes. Absolutely, we'll spend the money on that. That's always the best way to spend money. And Novgorod can build. Yeah, let's do that so they don't stifle and stagnate. Let's build. I don't think an abbey is not quite so important right now. But City Watch. To get do we have crossbow militia already? No, we don't. They're better, crossbow militia, no doubt. What's the next upgrade for these guys? Or can they not upgrade anymore? I think perhaps the best thing is to just get some better farms. I always find it boring to build farms, but they do help population growth if they necessarily don't give you more money. Oops. I'm going to retrain these guys, get some better armor. You never know. Could be handy. Yeah. Let's get something built in Riga. Shall we build? Let's build a shipwright. I think it's good to have some good ships in the area against the Danes. Can anyone else build or need to build? Okay, let's build a large market, or a market in Kaffa. Can't build the mines yet. What's our income now? Alright, so that's increased. We got 3,000 florin income now. In fact, we could be really mean and start taxing the bejesus out of Constantinople. because you know what they're going to do. So let's do that. That gets us 3,300 a turn now. We're going to hold another turn here and wait for this army to try it.
But you cannot defeat me.
Because I think my preference would be that army attacks us. Actually, it has to be that army attacks us because this one's in siege. Because
I will enjoy your land and women soon.
that won't be too difficult to deal with, I hope. And then that should be even easier to deal with in reinforcement, I think. And even if we didn't kill it, I think by that point it should be so badly damaged that we can actually attack it. We can actually think about moving it. So.
Yes, Lord.
If it is the fight you wish, come closer.
Right, so these are just replenishing one more turn.
Orders, my lord.
These guys have made it to this army. Excellent. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen it. Now we've got, yep, the Danish army up here that we need to deal with.
Resolve our
A blockade I can't really do anything about. Yeah, it's fine. It's just, it's what it is.
Orders,
Right.
an order. Leave your mercy behind, men.
Almost
we
entirely
shall show them none.
infantry. They had siege equipment. They have catapults, so, and a blister, but one man on it, so I don't think they can fire. But yeah, they could have besieged us straight away if they wanted, if they felt confident. So they clearly don't. Let's attack at night because that's our way.
If the enemy show you mercy in battle, do.
Let's show them Russian steel again. So we could auto. Actually, I don't think we. The odds. The auto resolve odds. Oh, look at look at all our generals are all in one group there. I don't think I've ever seen so many generals in one shot, one screen. They're all shuffling among each other. It should be 6 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there he is. He's. Oh, where is he gone? There he is. Anyway, let's. Well, they're all deployed at the squash themselves at the front. So I'll put these guys on the walls in case that helps us be able to fire our arrows should they get close enough. Let's go. Because is that? I think that's Mikhail. Because he's king now, the Grand Duke. He will have an even bigger bodyguard now. Yeah. Arguably, the best unit in the game is the King's bodyguard because it's the same thing. It's a general's bodyguard, but it's huge. I think it's even it can almost reach, you know, a normal cavalry size, and it can take on pretty much any cavalry. So, you know, fight at your own peril. Okay, let's get these guys moved up a bit. I'm just going to close in because they've got a catapult, so I want to close in and not let them fire. Look, they're reeling it. What are you walking? I told you to run. Yep, there goes their first shot. Oh, missed. Good. And the second one missed. Good. We're going to let them charge into us now. There's a small band of mercenary spearmen there. Okay, we're going to move these guys over there, and we're going to split them up basically because they're going to try and charge the heavy cavalry, I think. So, we're going to let them do a lot of running to wear themselves out. We'll keep firing into them. We Novgorods like to let our arrows do the talking. Okay. Alright, let's get these guys up the sides. That's all horse archers. Good, so they should skirmish. You guys. Come on now. Alright, they're going to try and send scouts, I think, which are not anything we need to worry about. They're very light cavalry, but they're very quick. They're exceptional at chasing down units and getting around the back of, say, an archer unit, but they will not be able to go toe-to-toe with most cavalry in the game. Right, these guys have taken a few losses, but so far everything's been pretty tame, I'd say. I think we're fine. If we get... Yep, perfect. Heavy cavalry's forming up nicely, getting them around the back. Because what would be nice is just to smash into them from both sides. Cause a massive rout. I'm surprised the enemy keep trying it. The men have the morale to do it. So far, we've not really ever had a problem wiping out entire armies and executing them. But they still come on. Not one to admit defeat. They ain't no quitter. Right, I'm going to move in. Yeah. If we can time this near enough simultaneously, then yeah, they're going to come on. Then this should cause a rout quite nicely. I can't remember who the general is in, but they're usually mounted, so I'd imagine it's in the scouts. Okay, they've charged my scout. Their scouts have charged my cavalry. Okay. They've turned around quickly to fire into us on the back. Alright. Okay, this didn't quite work as I hoped. But I'm not despondent or anything. It's fine. We've even got some heavy cavalry in reserve.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I'm just hoping we don't lose too many, if any.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
Generals.
Strike. The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Okay, you guys try to do that before they do any damage. Oh, the Drazino getting massacred. Yeah, this town militia... Oh no, they're knights. From a distance, I assume that they
Mighty
were.
Lord above, we have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn
Actually,
tail
what might have
and
done it, we
run.
didn't turn off friendly fire will, so we might have done a few self-inflicted losses there. But nothing we can't replenish with our cash and our citadel. So I keep doing that. I keep calling castles cities and cities castles. I don't know why. I think because it's a... No, I just do. I think most games it's usually referred to as a city. This is the only game... One of the only games where you've got like your military hubs and your... economy hubs. Other games, you specialise regions to be what you want it to be, so you might informally refer to it as, say, your military base or your economic base, but this is the only game, I think, to my knowledge, where you have a clear, distinct... No, this is a castle that produces troops and focuses on that, and cities.
The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
Because in the original medieval, most units took at least 2 turns to build. Some 3, some 4. And you could only recruit 1 at a time. So it could take ages. If you relied on one town to build an army, you could honestly be waiting, say you wanted to max out your size, 40 turns, at least. Siege equipment, if you're having a bit of that and you do want that, will add on more time. So 40 is a very nice number. So what you would do is you would have one town or city build, say, a swordsmith, and they would recruit men-at-arms. Then you'd have another one build the spears, and you would have them recruit spearmen. Surprise. You'd have another one specialise in cavalry buildings, and you might build some spears enough to unlock the cavalry or whatever. But yeah, you would have specialised regions, so that instead of having one city build it up, you'd have, say, 4 or 5 each producing. So you reduce it straight away down to about 4 turns, 5 turns.
All civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
And that's the Danes sent packing. Excellent.
These woods.
They deserve nothing less than death.
And not too much to have to recruit, retrain. So very happy with that. And no general's dead. Doesn't get much better. So we've got this army here.
I look forward
But
to
other than
fighting
that,
you.
doesn't look like got too much coming our way. We're still at peace with the Poles for now, which is good. So let's see what the Venetians do
You said
there.
you do not attack me out of fear.
Out of fear. I'm so pleased. We've taken Constantinople. That was one of our objectives. So you see that the dagger is stuck in the map on Constantinople. That's one of the things we needed. So if we could secure like Greece, keep this part of that, because there's another 2 regions here, I think that'll be so good. That really will be. And then take Sofia. So we've got 1 settlement, 2 settlement, 3. I remember Corinth being down there. I think that's 4. The 4th one there. That'll be 4. How many regions do we have? We only 13. We need a lot more to take yet. But we've only got 144. So about we're more than a third of the way through. Oh dear. So, but the stronger we get, hopefully we can start snowballing. It's just money is the issue. We can't hold too many armies. So, budget, we've got plenty that we can take over here now. Now that we know that the Mongols aren't coming that way, we could think about. We still got Smolensk. We could use that to build an army and go up there. Yeah. Okay, we'll make that once we get income. That should be what we build up our next army to do. I should really put a family member in there to do that, because otherwise we risk it turning rebel on the way. Nah, Shuba's not built for the army. Him, I definitely want to stay. I'm going to send Guba. He's got deep pockets, so I don't want him in a city. We'll send Guba up to Smolensk.
We go no further this day, my lord.
Because, that stops the army from turning rebel. Because that would be frustrating. The longer they have to march outside of a city, it's just a risk we don't want to take if we can avoid it. And we don't need to risk it because we do have tons of
Yes. We move onward tomorrow.
family members. So, okay. I don't know there's too much else to do. We've got a spy down here that we can hobble about. Where is he? There he is.
Yes. Moving quietly.
Oh, the English
Very good, Lord.
have
No further today, my lord.
Rheims
No
Interesting.
further today, my lord.
and Bruges. How many regions do they have? Territorial. Oh, that's Venice, you plonker. 7. 7 regions. France down to 5. Can't say I'm too upset. Scotland up to 3. So they've. I think they start with 2. Oh no, they start with 1. That's right. And they go and so Glasgow is I think, or Inverness or whatever. They start with Edinburgh and they can take the other one of Scotland, and they've probably taken York or Ireland. So that's probably where they've expanded to. And the Byzantine is going to drop in a minute. Mongols still at 0. Egyptians continue to grow, so they haven't lost anything to the Mongols yet. The Turks are at 6. The Moors, 7. Sicily are down. Milan steady. Spain, not much. Portugal 3. Poland 4. Hungary 1. That's where we like to see them. Right. Oh, I've got so many Byzantine
No more
armies here.
words. Draw your sword.
144 turns remaining. Boy, oh boy. I don't know why. It sounds like a lot, but it's actually put the fire under my feet a little bit. I feel like I've got to speed up. I think we will slowly. I think we're not far off from a turning point. It's just the Mongols as well we've got to deal with. But I reckon... So I guess we don't technically need to go romping all the way down toward Jerusalem. We could, when we get strong enough, just send a navy, a decent navy, to take us all the way and take it that way. That's one way to do it. Because if we go down that way, we're going to be bumping into the Mongols, and you don't want to bump into
We
the
shall
Mongols.
not relent, ever!
Okay, let's save it. See what everyone gets up to this time. Let's think. I'm just thinking also about next moves. The army's going to have to stay there for a little longer. That would have to hold there. So if we can take Sofia, we'll either sack or exterminate, and then move on and try and take Thessalonica out. I think because Bran can keep Sofia covered. Okay, but we've got all these armies wandering around.
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
Oh yeah, my assassin's finally here. Oh, my priest turned heretic. Rude. I suppose if we do want to start speeding things up, we might want to start using infantry to take cities that bit quicker, so we can like knock down the walls and move in. Oh, clear it off, here we are. Yes, take out the heretic, take out the heretic. Oh. I think heresy is the worst religion to have in any region. I think that might have the biggest penalty on public order. I think it did in Medieval 1, but I've never actually checked it. I don't know if there's any way you can check it. It's just a sort of hunch. Oh! Is that a drive by trebuchet? No, it's fine. I didn't have much use for it. Right, the Byzantines are coming. Nicaea is not too far away from us as well. That could be cool to have. It's just they've got all these armies lingering around. I would like to keep going westward, but we take Hungary out, we'll be right up against the Germans, and I don't want war with them yet. We've got enough on our plate, so that's why I really want to take the Balkans and the lowlands and Greece out, and then we can really focus our energies going west and just sort of do a combined offensive on all fronts on the west. Because if one part of our, if say the army in Thorn went and did really well, you know, they could overextend, and they won't have an army to support them. So, we'll avoid that. And as we go and take more regions, we'll start building up an army to go into further deep into Russia and see what we can grab. Because we'll keep them all as cities and we can start getting some money.
I bring word from my people, noble lord.
Wish your time was most
No
valuable.
argument from me for
We
now.
thank you.
Totally expect you to come and attack me soon, but in the meantime. Okay, looks like Venice didn't attack our army. Looks like they've been. Yeah, that's right, because they used that spy, didn't they? Oh, just die, will you? Ugh. Oh, they've made it even bigger, that's why. Okay. Excellent. I can't believe. Turncoat armor, yeah. So they've turned it against us. Yep, Grand Duke Mikhail is dead. Constantinople. I don't want to spend the money on that just yet. Nah. Agent found, but he escaped. Cool. Declaring information. Yeah, Venice and Milan, Venice and the Byzantine Empire have declared the truce. I'm not surprised. Most advanced faction. That's me. Chernik. Oh, he died at long last. Requiesce Captain Bache.
Ready to trade.
Let's start trade. Whoa, my goodness me! Silk, 483 florins a turn. How good are you? You're only 3 as well. If we can get you good.
Setting
Okay.
up a trade route.
So he can literally fund like 2 whole art units, maybe 3. We've just recruited a priest. Excellent. So just keep that nice and tidy. The religion. That's all we recruited last turn, so there shouldn't be any... Oh my gosh, yeah, look at our income. Our income's starting to skyrocket. I'm very pleased with that. I'm wondering as well, yeah, if we can just get at least... Okay, it's going to be 1 more turn until we get some militia in there. And then once we do, I'm going to try and take these armies out.
We will see you undone.
Because these armies are going to come and reinforce the
Name the
Venetians now.
field of battle. We will meet you there.
I will enjoy your lands and women soon enough. An order!
Right. But for now, guys, I think I'll leave it there. This episode's gone on quite long, so I will pick up next time, and we'll have to see what we're going to do about the Venetians. We're going to see how we're going to spend our money. Maybe try and finally head east. I know I've said that a million times, but this time I truly think it might happen. And we've got to start planning a way, long term, of combining all our offensive to move west across Europe, so that we can start getting the 45 regions that we need to win this campaign. So, don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.